Welcome to this video tutorial on creating a simple VPN using Java. In this guide, we're going to explore the fundamentals of VPNs and how we can implement a basic version using the Java programming language. Let's get started. First, what is a VPN? A VPN, or Virtual Private Network, establishes a secure connection between your device and the internet. It provides privacy by masking your IP address, and it encrypts your data to protect it from prying eyes. For today's project, we will create a VPN client that connects to a remote server, establishes a tunnel, and allows the user to send messages through that tunnel. Although not a full-featured VPN solution, it will give us a foundational understanding of how VPNs work. The tools we are going to use include Java SE, a simple text editor, or an IDE like IntelliJ IDEA or Eclipse, and some extra libraries to handle networking and encryption. Make sure to have them ready before we dive into the code. Let's start by setting up our project structure. Create a new Java project named Simple VPN. Inside this project, create two packages, client for our VPN client code and server for the server code. First, we will implement the server side of the VPN. Let's create a new Java class named VPN Server inside the server package. In this VPN Server class, we create a server socket that listens on port 8888. When a client connects, we accept that connection and print a message to the console. The handle client method is a placeholder for now, but we'll fill it in later. Next, let's create the client. Create a new Java class named VPN Client inside the client package. In this VPN Client class, we establish a socket connection to the server. The server address is set to localhost for testing purposes. Once connected, a message is printed to confirm the connection. Now, let's implement the communication between the client and server. We'll add I/O streams to read and write data. Start with the VPN Server class. In this implementation of Handle Client, we create input and output streams. We enter a loop where we read messages from the client and echo them back. This simulates a basic data exchange, which is essential for our VPN. Now, let's modify the VPN Client class to send some messages to the server. We'll add a way to read input from the user. Here, we add an input stream for user messages and a loop to send those messages to the server. The client reads responses from the server and displays them. This basic interaction allows us to start testing our VPN. Next, let's add some encryption to our communication. For this tutorial, we'll use the AES encryption algorithm. You would need to include the Java cryptography extension, JC, if you want to do this. First, let's generate a secret key for AES. You can create a utility class for this. Create a class called EncryptionUtil. In this utility class, we define methods to generate a secret key and encrypt/decrypt data. We'll use this class to encode our client-server communications. Now let's modify our VPN server to use this encryption utility in its handle client method. We'll modify the reading and writing logic to incorporate encryption. To integrate the encryption, we decrypt the incoming messages before logging them and encrypt responses before sending them. This ensures our communication stays secure while simulating what a VPN does. Next, we'll modify your VPN client class to generate the secret key and use it to encrypt messages before sending them to the server. In this implementation, we generate a secret key when the client starts and use it to encrypt messages before sending. This is the crux of what a VPN does. It secures your data as it travels across the network. At this point, we've built a simple VPN-like structure allowing secure communication between a client and a server using Java. However, there are still many enhancements we can implement. For example, we could allow multiple clients to connect simultaneously or implement more advanced security features. To run our VPN, ensure that you have both the server and client classes set up properly in their respective packages. Start the server and then run the client to see their interaction. As we wrap up, I want to encourage you to take this project further. Explore libraries like Bouncy Castle for more advanced encryption algorithms, or try setting up a real client-server architecture over the internet. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial on creating a simple VPN with Java. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more programming tutorials.